Hello everyone and welcome to my channel The Weekend Reviewer, where we review movies based on the 5 pillars: story, screenplay, acting, other departments and overall package. This week there were no new releases in the theaters, so I decided why not review a movie which I watched on OTT. So let's get going and let's talk about my favorite movie on OTT recently, Aachar and Co. The story is about a Bangalore Brahmin family set in the early 1960s and 70s, and it's a huge family of 10 kids. And it talks about, it deals with how the family goes through the challenges thrown at them during their life, and how each one of them are overcome. And there is lots of humor sprinkled all over the movie. So there are lots of positives. So as usual, I made a list of them so that I don't miss them out. First of all, the movie is not preachy and over dramatic at all. It's very light-handed approach is very refreshing, and even though it goes through some tragedies in the family, it is not overly dramatic. It talks about a lot of social stigma topics at that time, but in a very casual way. It talks about dowry, divorce, late marriage, nuclear family, and also it talks about the stigma of people acting in movies or in stage performances. The other thing is the authenticity and the attention to details. Oh my god, you need to watch out. Each and every aspect of the movie is having the authenticity of that era. Okay, let me give you an example. The saris are easy, you can get some saris. The jewelry, you can get some jewelries. It's not so difficult. But in one of the scenes where the marriage is happening, the switches in the marriage hall is also the old style 60s and 70s switchboard. Oh my god, how did they get to that level of authenticity? So that's also one of the very good things. And the best part of the movie is the BBC, who are Bhagirathi, Bharati and Chandravati. Yeah, as the name implies, they are the BBC of the locality, and they broadcast the news, good or bad, to everyone. And Sonu Venugopal, hats off to her. She is a scene stealer in every scene where she appears, and she has the best lines of the movie as well. And she's criminally underutilized in the movie. The way the title and the story is narrated, and interestingly, it's narrated by Rangayana Raghu, and the way it is narrated, we are introduced to the family and the story is by flipping through a Sudha weekly magazine, which used to come in the earlier days. I still remember Sudha Taranga magazine, and each and every page, I watched it several times, each and every page they flip to is corresponding to what the narrator is telling in the sentence. That is another level of creativity and authenticity. That was also very good. And the way the main character, Suma, how she transforms from a girl who is hell-bent on getting married, her only aim being getting married and going to abroad, probably escaping from all this this drudged life of a huge family, how she beautifully transitions as the head of the family, because the baton is being passed on one after the other for different reasons, and she takes it up and she embraces the situation. That is also very beautifully shown. I like that aspect. It's very progressive. It doesn't scream about feminism. Again, I'm just nitpicking over here about the negatives. The mother's part seems to be the least convincing of all. She comes across as a person who is not so decisive. She goes with the flow. She comes across as a person who is so submissive that she's okay to take orders from others. The other one is there are too many characters as siblings. There are 10 kids in the family. I get it. It's a big family, and in the 60s and 70s there were such families. But why? You're telling a story. And not everyone gets the screen presence as well. Some characters, after a point, they are gone and they never come back, which is not typical when there are tragedies in a family, right? Everyone gets together, and it seems a little bit crowded. So let's go through my 5 pillars of rating. The story is a 0.25 out of 1. It's a very simple story, very linear story. There are no highs and lows. On the other hand, the screenplay is 0.75 out of 1. As I said, very light and breezy treatment, and it's very generously thrown in with humor. The acting, I would say 0.5 out of 1. Yes, the actors have acted well as is needed, but nothing over and above. Of course, the main honors in acting department goes to Jaggu's character, and who can forget BBC, and especially Sonu Venugopal. Department's a solid 1 out of 1. As I said, excellent art department for recreating the 70s Bengaluru in each and every frame of the movie, and especially the title song where Kaushalya Supraja Rama song, the lyrics are changed to show the Bengaluru lifestyle in the morning. Brilliant. So other departments, and the music is also very good. There are some good songs with good lyrics. One of them, especially, it's a slow song. The lyrics are very, very meaningful. Overall package, I again would give 1 out of 1. It's presented by Puneet Rajkumar Productions, and it was very well promoted by Mrs. Ashwini Puneet Rajkumar. Salutes to her. She is taking her husband's vision forward, and what a visionary Puneet Rajkumar. It's a pity we could have had more of him, just like Shankar Nag. My overall rating is 3.5 out of 5. That's my final rating of the movie. Now, my final thoughts: don't miss watching this movie. Watch it on OTT. I wish I would have watched it in theaters, but it had a very limited release and a very far off place from where I live, so it had only 1 day shows. I couldn't go there. We need more of such authentic voices like Sindhu Srinivasmurthy, a young talented filmmaker. I hope she makes good movies and she gets good opportunities backed by different producers. We need such talent in this era, and Kannada film industry is rocking nowadays. The variety of movies coming out is simply mind-blowing. It's not just the run-of-the-mill masala movies which were earlier the case. Probably the turning point was Pawan Kumar's movies Lucia and U-Turn. I guess there is only more better movies will be coming out of Kannada film industry. I'm proud to say that. Hopefully it continues. Now, that was my review of Aachar & Co. Hopefully you like this review. Please leave a comment. Give me your feedback. Like the video. If you genuinely liked it, share it with your friends so that it helps me in my YouTube growth, and please do subscribe. I see that there are more views than the number of subscribers. I'm a very young YouTuber. Movie reviews. Every click, every subscribe goes a long way in my growth. Thank you so much.